Good morning. Happy Friday. Once again, like clockwork, I have been accused of being scared to debate. I I just have to what are you going to do, right? What are you going to do? Anyway, Theresa has accused me of being scared to debate. I've offered her Sunday at 4 p.m. in my Discord server in my voice. I'm willing as a concession to switch it to Saturday at 4 p.m. if that would make her happier. Now, a few things. I'm not the one who wants to debate Theresa. She doesn't have any citations that have any persuasive value. She has one paper that is an opinion piece that is recommending policy changes that doesn't say what she wants it to say. She has the misunderstanding of one case, Nassau School Board of Nassau County versus Arlene, and she doesn't understand it, and I've already explained it ad nauseum, so there's really nothing to be gained by me talking to her. She's going to spend the day making the same kind of arguments she's been making, referencing somebody named Larry who wrote the opinion piece that doesn't say what she wants it to say, as if he is some sort of an authority. I want to remind everybody that in the law, the way authorities work is you start off with federal case law. If it's a federal matter, federal case law prevails. And the ADA is a federal matter, so federal case law prevails. Quarantines are state law, so once you get done with federal case law, then you look at state case law. Actually, no. Well, you would, because it'd be interpreting things. So yeah, you would go to the state case law. Then you would look at the actual statute itself. That's federal law. Then you'd look at any state law, which would be superseded by the federal law. So that's your level of authority. A federal case is going to overrule, preempt, whatever, a state case. It's going to be controlling on interpretations of federal law. So it goes federal court, federal law, state law, and then below that, then you would get into your other authorities. Now, authorities are typically, in most cases, going to be things like practice guides, things that are written by attorneys, for attorneys, and that are used by attorneys and judges as a quick reference on how to handle things. It shows you the consensus in the legal community about the way to interpret various things. They don't override the statute. They don't override stare decisis, but they're useful from time to time to explain why the community interprets things the way they do. Now, in cases where there are people advocating for a change in the law, where people are advocating for a different interpretation, a break from stare decisis, in those cases you'll see a lot more often people citing to these opinion pieces. But opinion pieces don't hold, they really don't hold weight. Anything and everything basically is a better guide. It's just those opinion pieces are a lawyer's opinion. They're literally opinion pieces. It's a lawyer who had an opinion. And in a case, in a trial, there are typically two or more attorneys with opinions, and those opinions disagree. That's why there's a judge. You don't go to another attorney and say, hey, dude, what's your opinion? Apparently, according to Theresa, this attorney had a hand in writing the legislation, which is okay. I don't really care, but in my understanding, it is Congress and it is the Senate who write it, and any legislative intent that the court would look at, that a court would look at, would be something that both bodies had decided on. It would be reflected in the legislative history, and they don't care who the guy is who wrote the paper or penned a draft of it. His opinion doesn't matter. And I'll bring you back to Marbury versus Madison. One of the issues was Thomas Jefferson didn't want to deliver a writ, and he told his God, who was Madison? Madison was the Secretary of State or something like that for him. But in that case, Jefferson got it wrong, and Jefferson is generally credited as being one of the uh, primary drafters, one of the main influences on the Constitution. So, just it doesn't really matter what the guy who penned it. But anyway, she's going to hold this guy out as an authority. She has said that she might reach out to get him, or she's offered to reach out to ask him to come on to Discord to debate with me, and that's fine. I mean, I'm game for that. I don't care. But again, I know what's going to happen over the next couple of days. There's going to be lots of attempts to peer pressure me because, it works so well every time. I respond so well to nagging and peer pressuring. I'm sure they'll wear me down this time and get me to go onto somebody else's Discord. So, buckle up for that. Anyway, that's just to let you know that I was challenged again, I guess, to a debate. I have accepted on my terms. I don't moderate my debates. Although this time I think I'll do it different. Last time was a real clusterfuck. So I believe this time what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a role in Discord, and I'm going to assign Theresa to that role. And it's just going to be me and her who are going to have speaking privileges in the chat room where the debate's going to be until the end of it. And then at the end of it, after we're done with our little debate, then I'll open it up for anybody who has questions to jump in. That'll hopefully cut out some of the issues that we were having last time with people being disruptive and interjecting and trying to make it into a free-for-all instead of debate. So that's my plan. Obviously, I don't anticipate Theresa having the wherewithal to actually appear like she did last time. She's probably going to say that she's going to do a panel or some other nonsense instead. But that's up to her. It's a free country. She's allowed to do it. She said, I'm afraid to debate her. I have offered a time and a place to debate, and it's really balls in her court. So that's where we're at. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.